I genuinely don't know why my eyes don't match. I just didn't know what to do, so I did everything. So it has been quite a while since I last uploaded a video, and the main reason for that is because I've had kidney stones and I have been quite unwell with it, and I just haven't felt like filming. I also had a few days away with my family, so I just wanted a bit of a break, but I am back and I am here to do part 3 of my toxic relationship story time. Now, ordinarily I would upload this on a Thursday, but I just fancied doing it today, so hello, we're doing it now. If you watched part 2, you will know that I left part 2 on a bit of a cliffhanger. I said something happened in May 2018 and then I stopped the video. I didn't tell you what happened. Today I'm going to tell you what happened in May 2018. I'm going to tell you what went on, and as I said in my other parts of this story time, I am changing everybody's name because I feel like that is the right thing to do. And yeah, we're just going to get started. So if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, then I will link them down below or put them up in the eye somewhere so you can check them out, and then it'll give you a bit more background on where we're at in the story. So, what you will know if you've seen the previous parts to this is Thomas was addicted to his computer game. The only time we would get together would be on a Wednesday and one day at the weekend. We would go at the gym for a couple of hours and that was our time. I liked going to the gym because it was the only time I could fully block everything out, and our exercise is really good for the mood, and I really liked going. Like, it was my happy place. I loved just forgetting about the world for a bit, and that's what I did. I'd bring my phone and I'd have Hollyoaks downloaded on there and I'd be watching that while I'm on the treadmill. Like, I was living my best life, loved it. So it was a particular Wednesday that this event happened, and we were on the way to the gym. Now I'm going to try and explain this the best I can, but I'm not good with cars, I'm not good with explaining things clearly, but I'm going to try. So on the road on the way to the gym, there was I'm rubbish at explaining. Let me start that whole thing again. We left the house, and as we left the house there was this road. There was cars parked up on this side of the road, we were driving this way. Now, I don't drive, but I do know what the law is. When there is an obstruction on your side, you give way to the people coming this way. I hope this is making sense. So we were going that way, obstruction there was a car there which should have waited till we got past, but it didn't. It just squeezed through and clipped Thomas's wing mirror. It wasn't anything severe, like it was fine. But Thomas decided he was going to turn his car around and follow this person. He was driving like a maniac. Like, I've never seen anything like it. He was trying to catch up with this car who'd clipped his wing mirror. And when we couldn't I'm saying we as if I was part of this. No, I was just the passenger. I wanted him to stop and calm down. But he couldn't catch up with him, so he swung the car back round and was still driving like an absolute idiot. There was a BMW in front of us and he kept trying to overtake this BMW. Now, as I said before, I don't drive, but I do know what the law is. So we were on double white lines, and in the UK, I'm not sure what it's like around the rest of the world, but in the UK you cannot overtake on double white lines. But Thomas was trying anyway. Every time Thomas went to try and overtake the BMW driver, he sped up. And I think they were aggravating. They were aggravating each other. Like, Thomas was driving like a twat. This BMW driver was not driving very good either. They were winding each other up, but Thomas was in the wrong, mainly. Like, he was terrifying this little BMW. We went to overtake a final time and BMW sped up, went into the side of us, car went spinning. I injured my back and my shoulders and my neck, but it was nothing serious. I didn't need hospital treatment or anything. It was just whiplash, really. When the car had stopped moving and we were just still, BMW was a total write-off. There was nothing that could be done to fix it. It was wrecked. We got off quite easily, to be fair. Like, there wasn't a lot of damage done to our car. But Thomas got out of his car and went straight over to the BMW and tried to get him out of the car. When that failed, he came back to his car and punched the wing mirror that guy had clipped. about 10 minutes before. That wing mirror was absolutely fine when it got clipped, like it was fine. A little bit scratched, but it was alright. He'd now punched it, broke his bloody hand, and it could not be repaired. It was knackered, broken, totally done. There was nothing that could have been done to fix this wing mirror now that he punched it. That was his own fault. This accident terrified. I'm saying accident, it was not an accident. When you say the word accident, you think, well, it was no one's fault, you didn't mean to do it. It's not that Thomas set out to crash his car, but he was in the wrong, he caused this. It was a car crash, it wasn't an accident. He did actually get taken to court over this a few months later, and he did lose his licence for a while and had quite a hefty fine to pay, which is right, he deserved that. He caused this crash, he terrified that BMW driver, he was a little old man. Like, he was shaking, he was scared, I was scared, I am still terrified being in a car. Nearly 3 years on. I'm scared. Even if I'm in the car with people that I trust and love, like my mum, I've still got my eyes shut the whole time. I was in the Tyne Tunnel the other day, absolutely crapping myself. I couldn't even open my eyes, I was shaking, like I am scared. And it is something I'm working on, I am getting therapy to help, but he caused that. He has caused that fear, and he's back driving now and living his life, and I am still scared of being in a car because of him. And really what should have happened is, this happened, I break up with him, I leave that relationship, because I don't deserve that. You should never be in a relationship where you are scared and things are so unpredictable and you don't know what's going to happen. You should never stay in that relationship, and I wish I could go back and leave there and then, but I didn't. I thought I loved this guy and I wanted to stay with this guy, I wanted to help him through his issues, because I thought things would get better, and they did for a little bit. Things did get better, and I thought this car crash has obviously scared Thomas, and now he's thought, do you know what, I need to sort my life out again. And he did go to the doctors, he did get put back on his antidepressants, and he was trying, he really was trying, but that good spell did not last very long at all, and things only went downhill after that. And that is where I'm going to leave this story time. So if you've got this far in the video, thank you. Like, I did ramble a lot and I hope it made sense. If it didn't, then what's new? But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. Like, I would love to have you join this little small family that I've got going on. That would be brilliant. And my uploading schedule will be getting back to normal as of now, so I will see you next time.